Right, greetings class. Welcome to Mr. Marashanye online lessons. Today we are going to talk about the lift pump. We are still on combined science, specifically on this physics section, okay? And today I want to explain to you how a lift pump works, the operation of a lift pump, So I want you to listen to me. Make sure you have your notebook so that as I'm going to explain, you'll be also writing important points, okay? Please listen to me. Okay? So let me start by explaining what actually happened during the upstroke. What happens during the upstroke? Why it is called upstroke? Because the piston is moving upwards. Why it is called the upstroke? The reason is very simple, because the piston is moving upwards. This is the piston. That's why it is called upstroke, because piston is moving upwards. So what happens during the upstroke? During the upstroke, I'm explaining the lift pump. During the upstroke, valve A, which is this one, what is the actual name of valve A? Because it can't be called valve A, okay? What is the real name of this valve? This is called the upper valve. This is called the upward valve. So during upstroke, when the piston moves up, this is the explanation. When the piston moves up, the upper valve closes. Okay? To avoid backflow of water. Saka zvinoitika kuti during upstroke, this upper valve inenge yakavhara. Anditika iri kuvhara, iri kuita kuti mvura iri mu this cylinder isadzoka back into this cylinder, to avoid the backflow of the water. Okay? And also during upstroke again, valve B, what is the real name, the actual name of valve B? Valve B is called the foot valve. So in other words, I am saying during upstroke, the foot valve, it opens. Why it opens? To allow the water to enter into the cylinder. Below the what? Below the piston, to enter into this cylinder. Okay? What causes air to enter into the cylinder? It is the atmospheric pressure. That is this point here. Atmospheric pressure pushing down on the surface of the water in the well. It forces. What happens during upstroke? It forces water into the cylinder below the piston. Okay? It is this atmospheric pressure which forces the water from the well to enter into this cylinder below the piston. This is what actually happened during the lift pump. Let's go to the operation of the lift pump during downstroke. This is the explanation for upstroke. Okay? I hope you are assisted. So if the question come and ask you to describe the operation of a lift pump, how are you going to explain that? You are going to say during the upstroke, the upper valve, it closes to avoid backflow of water into the cylinder below the piston. This is the explanation. Okay? And you say, and also during the upstroke, the foot valve, this one, it opens to allow the water to enter into the cylinder by the influence of the atmospheric pressure. Okay? That's it. Then let me explain how the lift pump operates, how the lift pump works during the downstroke. What happens? Why it is called downstroke? Because the piston, this one, is moving downwards. The piston is moving what? Downwards. The piston is moving downwards, so it is called downstroke. So what happens during the downstroke? During the downstroke, the upper valve, this one, the upper valve, it opens. That's why you see it is opened here. The upper valve, it opens to allow water to enter into the cylinder above the piston, this cylinder, to allow water to enter into the cylinder above the piston. And also valve B, it closes. It closes, okay? Why it closes? To avoid backflow of water into the well. To avoid backflow of water into the well. That's why it is what? It is closed. That's what actually happened during the lift pump on upstroke and downstroke. I said, suppose the question come and ask you, describe the operation, how the lift pump works. How are you going to explain? You are going to explain what actually happened during the upstroke and what happens during the what? The downstroke. And I said, during upstroke, the upper valve, it closes. Okay? The upper valve is what? It closes to avoid backflow of water into the cylinder below the piston. Then this piston, it pushes the water above above it. This piston, it pushes the water above it, and it come out through the what? The spout. This is the what? The spout. As you can see, this is the water coming out. Okay? Then what happens again during the upstroke? This valve B, it opens to allow water to enter into this cylinder which is below the piston. Okay, what causes the water to enter into this cylinder? It is the atmospheric pressure that will push the water from the well to enter into the cylinder below the piston. Then what happened during the downstroke? During the downstroke, upper valve, it opens to allow the water to enter into the cylinder above the piston. And valve B, which is well known as the foot valve, it closes. Why it closes? To avoid the backflow of water into the well. This is the explanation according to Mr. Marashani. I think you are assisted. Please, if you have your friend, your relative that you really love and that you really want him or her to pass, please let him or her contact us on the number shown on your screen. Let me write the number 071 276 9887. Okay, just let your relative, your friend, your loved ones contact me on this number so that they can join these online lessons as soon as possible, so that they can be part and parcel of what we are doing. Thank you so much.